We about to get into it. That was a hell of a game we just saw. I ain't gonna lie, I'm shocked that the Raiders pulled it off and beat the Saints. That's just me. Oh, we about to get into it. Whew. Okay. I got some work to do on these contracts. Nick Bosa, man, got hurt. My bad, that ain't Bosa. It was, yeah, Bosa got hurt. Let me see. Nick Fold, Ace Love, Cole Fletcher. And then Bailey. Everybody wants some money. Everybody got their hand out. Let's see how we got here. Injury report. Robinson, my wide receiver. Falcons got Clowney is hurt. Damn, broken tibia. Devion Clowney. Damn, homie. Oh well. Would have been nice to play against you. Alright, so much for that. Let's see. We won against the Bengals. We lost against the Bears. We got 3 straight bye week, and now we play the Falcons. So let's see. They won their first one, and then they just lost everything after that. So they should lose to us next. Now that we got that out the way, now we about to get into it. Oh, here we go.
the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, the onset of fall weather, Coach, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley. And we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Yeah, pump Falk up, because he need to get pumped up. Because he's some garbage right now.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McLaughlin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, you motherfucker.
And he lost the football.
Damn.
The Falcons grab it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
We need that back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And he still caught that.
By the former Gator Antonio Callaway. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now it's Ingram. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Yeah, you better throw it away. I'm on to you.
There, but that's going to wind up
you weren't supposed to get that.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But
That's
you're
right,
exactly
get mad.
right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually
Come on, baby.
hula hoops where they place
Come
them
on, baby.
them there. Now a lot of guys
Come on, baby.
It's a foot race.
Get all that back.
30, 10.
Get it all back.
Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, an even 90 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Yeah, teach
So
these
their
fools
backs
about
are
us.
against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that
Nice
they're going to
run.
run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, you usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
Now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives
Fletcher, Breida.
from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Go! Left side on the swing pass.
No!
He'll have a first down past
You
the 40,
motherfuckers.
the 30, 20.
Damn.
Into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This motherfucker. All right, that's a game.
Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and
Can't
we're
believe this
tied
shit.
at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about
Can't
hitting
even
the
hold
home
the
run,
ball,
we're usually
man.
thinking about a passing play, aren't we?
You got a job to do,
In
Miss
the
Farley.
air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. 2nd and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Back to throw now on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Catch this shit, man.
The hook up to Landry. He'll get 17.
Do something with yourself.
The Niners have a first down.
What's up? Quant King. I don't want to butcher your name. How you doing out there?
Here we go. 60 or.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's McLaughlin.
Stiff arm the shit out of him. There you go. There you go.
Francisco. A 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when
Pushed
all
his
else
ass right
fails.
out the way.
Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
Come on,
not
man.
giving up the long pass.
Stop it.
They did.
Get that mother. There you go.
A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other
Come on,
sideline
hit.
as a
There you go.
You're
Finally, no
that away
catch.
right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll look to throw here.
Still ain't getting no first.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is taken at the 18.
Damn, y'all ain't guarding.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went. No
Come on, baby. You got it.
No big plays by
you
the
got it.
defense to knock the ball away.
Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his 10th touchdown of the season.
There you go, baby. Don't say I ain't never done nothing for
you.
you.
Able to strike quickly for 6.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. I'm not sure if they do that play up to score, but it's scored
smack
indeed.
Them around.
One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys.
Don't let him go nowhere.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut him.
Let that man disrespect
so you
us.
Go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen,
they ain't letting him go nowhere. We ain't having none of them runs.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Got it. Thank you. That man-to-man, boy. There you go, Hebert. Lead the NFL in sacks, baby.
A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount.
Yeah, he got sacked 5 times last week. We didn't play him.
Facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with
Looked like he should have knocked the ball out on that one.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21.
Damn, Britton.
So
Tried to help
possession
him.
goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because
I was going to get some good plays out of this.
Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Damn, man, why I can't get the ball?
It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
I was trying to get you a long play.
It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now this
there
one
you go.
Complete downfield on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside.
Okay, 4th for 70. All right.
It was a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is. to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
We go set. 70, Indy. Big stone, travel. 26, check 26. Check up. It's a safety creep. Right up.
They'll look to throw.
Damn.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Damn,
And this will be brought back to the 22.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays.
Come on, man.
A little bit of a spark and
Let this motherfucker run.
They can indeed
Get him.
rally down big on this. There
Bitch.
goes right side. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 78 yards as his guys are back within a single score. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness,
Fuck,
the
man.
burst to get there to begin with,
Man, these
and then once he's in
motherfuckers run all
full
over
gallop,
us.
good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Damn, huh?
Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. And he's found the end zone twice. And now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how's he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Juked his ass. Well, let's run it back then.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. That's caught inside the 20.
Motherfuckers.
It's a gain of 35. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball.
Don't let him run again.
Big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with it.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando.
No.
In progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are back within a single score. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
They're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. And he'll take it up past the 25 up to the 26-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description. We're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They go play action here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Pressure,
come on, man.
Taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Tack McKinley just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Do it wrong time. I should let you complete your pattern.
Just 3 seconds left. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll fire a desperation.
Got it.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. As his guys are in for 6. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver. Remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone.
Baby.
And you don't want to give up that play. Now, a little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle.
All right, do the time constraints.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And we get a glance here, Charles, at his 2 touchdown runs.
And, partner, have you ever noticed that when someone scores a second time, they have a little bit of extra pep in their step? It's always, they're always fired up to score. But when you get in twice, it's almost like they're thinking, this could be the start of something really big.
Then you want number 3, right?
Oh, without a doubt. Go get it.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit.
Damn, man.
See what adjustments were made in that.
Get his ass.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something
man. Y'all need
into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed.
Nope.
This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys.
Shit, I gotta start playing defense around here. Cause y'all letting them get too much yardage for me.
You're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Falcons send out their punter
I ain't happy.
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points.
Okay, 2 people on fire right now.
Boost the defense gave them. Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over.
The ball in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get him.
It's a run for Ingram.
Don't let him go
and
nowhere.
A measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Nope, enter. Oh, come on. Oh, both of y'all had your hands on it.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself.
Intercept. About time. About damn time. Take it home.
Picked off at the 21.
Take it home. You better take it home.
And now to the races down the right side.
Man.
And they will score. It's a 49
About damn time somebody intercepted it.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the
Act
run,
like
not
y'all
just
can't
getting
do
after
nothing.
the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like
That's right.
they're the
Take it
receivers,
home.
and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Should have ran out the stadium with it. Interception. Took it all the way back.
Now the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year.
I'd have messed up that damn
kick.
kick.
Score will stay right where it is.
God dang it. Lose focus for 1 second.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Get him.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
All right, stop these
About set to
motherfuckers,
begin
man.
their
They
next
ain't no
drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously,
Oh, come on. Stop all that. You know what?
Good field position means
Hell
go
with
ahead and
that
attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit.
Well, man, I got a few people on defense not feeling too good because they got contractors up.
Exactly what you're supposed
They better
to do.
play
You can't
anyway.
have good field position, not try to take
Just
advantage
because
of
they
it.
ain't getting no
Sometimes
contract
defense
renegotiation yet.
There
you go. Got it. Oh, that was on the ground. That was on the ground. That's going to be crazy if they give it to him. That was on the ground. Let's see what they say.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass.
If we kick that, I'll be
The
shot.
same reputation for hands as wide
Look at
receivers
that.
do. In this case, that
It
ball
looked
was
like he
expected
dropped
to be
it.
caught.
Look, okay. He got it right there, then it drops on the ground. Oh, shit, that's cradling.
Set to go here. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up
Let's see if we
double
keep it.
digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now,
what? We keeping it?
If I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already
thrown
it. If it's a visor, it's sail. Right? My game plan is
there you go, Britta. Another touchdown for you, baby.
Nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
And across the track, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 53 yards. And the Niners are able to
smash these motherfuckers, man. They ain't nobody.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200,
look at him. Attitude.
I mean,
attitude.
1 or 2 yards. Oh, he's over 200 yards. That really
did y'all see that?
Point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
All right, let's go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Come out.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone.
Yeah, throw it out wide again so we get another interception.
Makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
70, Indy.
Oh, shit.
This is Ingram on first and 10.
Damn.
For one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, that's me.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's Ingram. And he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. Back to throw. And finding the tight end.
Damn, ball should have came out.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
Damn.
He's got it to Ingram, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Damn.
Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Let this
and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 2nd and 1. That's taken in by Callaway. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Check 24, check 24.
They'll run here with Ingram.
Now, you ain't going nowhere. Fletcher ain't having it.
Pushes way forward down
Fletcher want that contract extension.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Ingram.
Nope.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
Got him. And a fumble. And a fumble. Go, Fletcher. Go, Fletcher. Go, baby. Go. Anybody behind you? I can't look back. Take it home. Take it home. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck y'all.
How about that for a momentum?
Look, ain't nobody near. Wish I could look back.
Cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a
Man.
letdown that was.
Who was that, Bosa?
Look like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Now the try here for the point after.
That was Bosa.
And this one was over a while ago as they just added
Damn.
on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out come the Falcons now.
Whew.
And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to. And the ball is
Yes.
knocked out. And this
What?
is going to be 49 football.
Yeah. Yeah, my boy's coming
That
through.
kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it?
Oh, that looked like the
This
ground
big in the
knocked it
foot.
out.
It's an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Yeah, it looked like the ground knocked it out. I don't know
The
if I'll be able to keep
49ers
that one.
offense now, they get set to head back on the field. The outcome of this one,
Damn.
well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window
Damn.
dressing at this point.
Am I
Got
going
me
to be able to
thinking,
keep the ball? Let's
what's the
see.
biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player,
Damn.
broadcaster?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
he
go
was
to
down
the
by
player
ground.
part because
Damn.
I think blowout
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I
Yeah.
think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to
Yeah,
those
the ground
memories.
caused
But
it.
you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that
Hope
a
somebody
team put
sent
70.
me.
I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent, and in the NFL in the 2017
I'm glad somebody
season,
sent me.
I
I
saw
should
one of
say.
those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't
We
been very
ain't
good
gonna keep
before
it.
now was
Nope.
dominating
Damn.
and kicking around a team who had been
Trying to
ruling their
smash
division.
these
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle
Giving them too
hosting
much room.
Los Angeles, the Rams.
I can see if you've
Their second
been
meeting of the
intercepting on a
season.
regular
The Rams
basis.
turned it
Hey.
around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. They go screen.
Now,
This is Ingram.
yeah, we ain't letting none of that happen.
Lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Me and my
Set
big
them
boy.
back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring
Me
up
and
a third
April did
down.
that.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers,
Yeah, they
they're
had to show
coming.
me.
They
I
could
was
have
up
hit
in
big.
there.
You're right. Good recognition
Man, I can't
defensively
believe
to
we winning
snuff
this
that one out.
motherfucking shit, man. I'm out this month.
The Falcons on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll drop the throw.
Oh,
And that's complete to Cooks. And taking it across midfield.
They was gonna air that out.
Inside the 45.
they was going to try and
12
air
yards
that
is the
out.
pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Come on, man.
It's Phillips. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They're going to look to throw.
Oh,
His
motherfucker.
throw caught right around the 6. Called that a very strong gain of 24.
Come on, y'all.
Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our play
Come
is
on.
gonna look like.
Run right into the man. Thank
dirt,
you.
And so far, it's
Try to
working for both
spin your
of them.
way out of that. Spun right into his arms.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Now Ingram, he's been busy.
Oh, fuck.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification,
You ain't
that's all you
did
can
nothing.
talk about.
Hell
His
with you.
ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down
Damn,
on
man.
offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you say 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Damn.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
We don't know that.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start on the ground with Breida.
Now.
He's got some breathing
Now.
room. The 40.
I can't even look back.
30. 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that
hell
you
is y'all
and I
doing?
have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to
Yeah,
boot.
we ain't going to
And
let
I
them
don't need to
outdo
ask
us.
for a witness
This
because
your
you're
time
right
to
here with
shine.
me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after
Yeah,
that
this
last
club,
touchdown,
we
I bet
shining
it's pure
today.
silence on that side of the ball.
The extra
Y'all
point
can't-
splits the uprights.
y'all
and
can't
the lead
stop
will
the
slow
run.
by 1 more. One of the shortest drives you'll
Wait,
ever
my team
see.
acting
1
like they
play,
can't stop it either.
75 yards, 6 points. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here
hurt.
at the 30-yard
He hurt.
line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
That's 90 points. Oh, I got a like.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Come on, y'all.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo
Exactly.
going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
You're not going to want that feeling.
you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
We need a
And
guard
he
here.
gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back to throw here. This one complete to Ingram.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
You
This
shouldn't
is
even
Callaway
caught
on
that.
the receiving end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. He gets it to Cook.
No, man.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
No, that's game.
60 Pittsburgh. Come.
That's right. We let the clock run out. That's game. That's game. That's what you get.
Offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully
That's what I'm
accept
talking
them,
about.
won't they? It makes their job
My boy's
that much
punished
easier
today.
when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different
Punished
style
him
and
today.
a different flow.
So for the Niners, their strong start to the year continues.
All right, we
as they're
got
up
3.
to 5-1.
We took
And they
them
will
3
hit the
back.
road next week for a date with the
dominated
Cleveland Browns.
mostly.
Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now.
All right,
And they'll
another
get a chance
good
to
Monday
redeem
night game.
themselves at home.
The first one was
next
the
week.
Saints against the Raiders. And this one's
So
the
for Charles
49ers against
Davis and our
Atlanta.
entire crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. Next game, guess what?
See what's
Charles and
going
I
on
will
around
be
here.
here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Folk better than him. 25 attempts, 3 TDs, over 2 interceptions, 64% completion. Brady got 319 yards, 4 TDs. That's gotta be a record. All right, McFarland got 149 with a TD. My tight end got 2 TDs. All right, defense, Bailey. Ah, you good, man. I might let you go. I don't know yet, man. I'm having problems, y'all. Y'all don't know. I can't afford everybody. I might try to get some good value out of somebody. Averill, O'Neal, Abbott. Look at our slew of motherfuckers tackle for loss. Bosa got him a sack, and Hebert. Okay, White finally got in there with an interception. He ran that back for a TD, 79 yards. Where's that? TD right there. Okay. And then O'Neal got him one. Forced fumbles, Bosa. Fletcher got the fumble recovery. And he returned his 89 yards. For a TD. Finally, somebody did something. Fletcher and White both got TDs from a fumble and an interception. What we get for this? What we get for scratching and clawing and kicking? Send the fans home happy. Want to rush for it 150 yards and Brickwell home. No, that didn't happen. Okay. Let's see. Well, I can't advance in week 8 because I got some things I might want to do. I got some players I got to think about trading. So, Bosa, Folk, shit. Me, Fletcher, and Bailey. Got my work cut out for me, y'all. So, you'll see next time what I did. This is Ace Love, and I'm out.